All right, we are off.
On our way. We are going to pick up Ryan's debit card because we forgot it yesterday. One mimosa deep. And
One mimosa deep, and we lost the card
we lost the debit card.
with the bartender. That's so embarrassing.
At least they have it though.
That is true.
Yeah. And we're driving because the baby's sleeping.
Yeah, so we're going on a snooze cruise.
Snooze cruise. I'm thinking we're gonna go up to Lake Norman today. We're trying to like have nice brunch, nice weather. It's beautiful out. I've never been to a winery, and Ryan is determined to get me to see a winery. I have skipped most of my 20s and like all the important things that you're supposed to do because I had kids at 17.
Totally.
Which we gotta go into another time because you guys always ask me.
Yeah.
About.
I think it would be a really cool thing to like sit down with like someone like me.
You should interview me. We could do an interview.
Call her daddy, like Alex Cooper. Her best friend in the whole world is Lauren.
Yeah, they did that interview recently. Right?
Yeah, and like she always says, talking about like her hardest stories, even though she's a solo influencer. It was just easier
with her friend.
Yeah.
I feel like, especially because Todd's not.
Right. He's not an interviewer. He's very
just not,
quiet.
Like into like the camera as much. Like you guys know how often I try with him, and he does good, but it's like. I think we should do that today at lunch. Yeah. We could do the interview. I would love that because I feel like sharing her story is like, I'll post right now on your Instagram some questions. She gets the same questions every time. So, but yeah, I just think we need to sit down, it's either good questions or perverts.
Yeah. Get some wine and have Randall share her story. Another like really cool venture that I want you to go on is I really want her to write a memoir. I really want you to write a book.
I need a ghostwriter. Yeah. I do, because it's a lot.
Yeah, like she has so much to share.
Maybe that's my next adventure.
Right, which I've tried, gently.
You should get him framed. We both are. Like, it looks like it's just me. You're my ghostwriter. I'm her ghostwriter.
I feel like I possibly could, but it's more so like, I just wonder, do people know the real Randall behind the number of followers on her Instagram? Because her childhood is like crazy.
You know what's crazy though? I have so many robots that follow me. I just unfollowed 100,000 people, and everyone's so concerned about numbers on Instagram and how many followers you have, and I could give less of a shit about how many people follow me. It's about engagement and
community.
When you're like shadow banned on social media, it doesn't matter how many followers you have because it's not going to do shit for you. And so like having the community see my stuff and my content is like so much more important than just like a number. And I mean, it's taken me years to grow, but I've been so stagnant for like the last few months. But I think I've been in like a huge transition between motherhood and my identity as a person.
Totally.
Because I'm not breastfeeding anymore. I don't have any babies anymore. I'm in like toddler zone.
Is this the longest you've ever gone without being pregnant, officially?
No, after the boys.
How long was that though? 4 years?
Yeah. But not even that. It's like I was so young then.
Totally.
And I wasn't where I am in life now. That like I'm at that I feel like once you hit 2 years postpartum, you become like this new person. It's like that page finally turns.
Yeah.
And obviously it's a little difficult within children and like raising them, and like you're in a new territory within parenting as well. But you're also in a new stage of yourself because like that first 2 years of your child's life is just so, it's like undescribable of like your postpartum body. Yeah. You don't really know how to feel. Your mental state's still going through it. I mean, I had delayed postpartum with the boys, depression, and I attempted suicide 4 years after I had my son. Where it's like, that's unheard of. I mean, it's not unheard of, but like
no, but it is common. They just don't know that that's what it is, right?
But I didn't know I was struggling with depression until I went through like something super traumatic to like bring it out, and then like it just made it worse.
Yeah.
Which we could get into another time. But like,
we need the full
the tea.
We need the full story because people
I feel
do
like
care.
myself now, and that's like so important. Like,
what's that like? Because I feel like I want to cry every day. To all the moms out there.
I'm still on antidepressants. I feel like I'm in like a fog daze from my medicine, which I don't like. Like, it makes me so monotone. Which everyone
you're very
says.
monotone in person.
Am I the same online?
No, like on the phone, you're monotone too, I guess, but
It's
I guess I've noticed more of a difference. Is why I keep bothering you about your medicine. Is because I'm like, how blah blah blah, because you just seem like disassociated a little, you know?
Like, I'm just like
foggy is the perfect example.
Yeah, it's very foggy. It makes me feel very foggy.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
It is weird.
I don't necessarily love it. I think, oops. Bye. Anyways, yeah, it does leave me in like a daze, like a fog that I don't necessarily love. Like, I feel like I'm just like floating through my days, and sometimes I just feel like I'm disassociated with myself, where I don't know the emotions I'm feeling at a time, or I feel just like in a funk and I can't narrow it down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like when I was doing I don't know if you guys know this, but I was on SemaGlutide and I lost 35 pounds. And when I went back on the SemaGlutide back in February, I had to go back on my antidepressants because it like brought out my depression again. And I mean, I don't know if I need to still be on my antidepressants. Like, I kind of want to experiment and see if I can like be happy without them.
Yeah, versus someone like me, I've been on them for 6 years straight. I've never taken a break.
Well, I've been on them straight since 2019.
Yeah, but like, I would love to try something like that, but I just don't even know where to start. Like, I don't even know who I am off of them. This is a full therapy session. I'm really glad you guys are here. This is good.
I feel like it'd be good to try it and see if it helps.
Yeah.
I just don't like how the Wellbutrin makes me feel. And like, I feel like being on Wellbutrin, it kind of is like, it's like, it almost feels like Adderall.
Yeah, that's what they said to me. Is it helps people with ADD, blah blah blah.
Helps
but
you
like
quit smoking.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think we're in Dilworth. This is where she was talking about that there's a really cute wine place. Yeah. So
there's a lot.
Some topics of videos is like,
we should definitely get into the depression.
Yes.
You guys could also leave comments below about like things you want me to talk about more. I feel like that'd be like really
a whole standalone video of SemaGlutide Ozempic is a video in itself for her. Everyone wants to know the tea. Like, everyone is gonna go on YouTube.
I know.
And be like, SemaGlutide review. So that's like a standalone video that we could do that you could really talk about. And like how it affected your mental health and how, because I bet you 60% of women that are on it are postpartum, like us.
Yes.
Right? That think that it's gonna be their fix. So that's how it affected your mental health, how it affected you physically, all the things. But you're definitely in like a transitional period on Instagram and TikTok.
Showing more fashion. Yeah, everything parenthood. And you know, I stopped, like, I used to like keep my things so aesthetic and cute and pretty, which I still think it is, because I'm not gonna change like my look, you know,
right?
But also to have it
free, like,
but
for
not
example,
even that, like, I
you
just post whatever, like, it used to be like curated by color,
right?
And now it's like whatever. I try and make it pretty still, but it's like,
but I do feel like there was an era of that.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah,
that's like
there
when
was
filters
an era.
were heavy and things were white.
Right.
Like, everyone was beige bitch. Now I'm like, I love color and I love mixing
Guys,
up.
look at how beautiful this is. Like, just look at this road.
The trees.
Oh, it's so
like we're in
dreamy.
Smallville or Gilmore Girls.
Yes, Gilmore Girls.
It's so pretty.
I could rent out one of these porches for the day just to chill. That's the truth.
Except for the wasps. I hate the wasps. The bugs
is that a
here
problem
are the only thing that bother me. But there's bugs everywhere.
Yeah.
No, I love it. I love living here. It's the best decision I've ever made.
Yeah, that's another video, is like her discussing, you know, for a really long time Randall's Instagram tag was Gypsy Rue. And that originally started because you moved so much.
As a notorious mover.
And
Still am.
she still is. And every time I ask her, like, is this your forever? She'll never give me an answer. But I do feel like she's very grounded here.
This is not my forever home.
But
like,
your
that
place.
home I'm in, I'm here for 2 years. But I'm going to buy a home here. Like, this is my forever state.
Yes. I do believe that for you.
Yes. Which is a good forever.
But talking about how much you've moved, all the different places, versus there's someone like me who's very stagnant.
I love moving. I feel like it wouldn't be me if I didn't have a new house every 2
Yeah,
days.
but you know, that
But
also
it's like,
roots
it's so
in
me.
but it also roots in your backstory of like, you never had the family to hold you down.
I think I never had a solid foundation
Ever.
or stability in my life, even within like my parents and relationships that were like in my life. Oh, maybe that's it. Wine and Cocktail Lounge, the Dilworth, right there. That's probably what she was talking about. That's cute though. We should look at the Rose Garden. That
sounds cute.
Anyways, yeah, there's like a lot.
Yeah.
Memoir, Ghostwriter. If you're a ghostwriter, hit me up.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, and like you can just sign, and like I think it's more so like you have to be ready in the frame of, she has to be ready to like open up 0 to 400 pages, you know, and be able to like, you know, and you've healed through so much, right? But that is definitely something.
And there's a lot to talk about, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know a quarter of my story. Like, things I went through when I was a teen mom to support my kids, to keep a roof over our head.
Yeah.
Sex trafficking.
Yeah.
All that. Like, there was a lot of things that I've never really talked about on social media that a lot of people don't necessarily know about me, that I've kind of just kept hush about. But it's deep and it's a lot, and I think we all kind of can relate in some way.
Yeah, and so many of your followers care to know like all of it, because they only get snips and pieces, like where are the boys, or how did you do that at 17, you know, so many different things.
But we'll do a Q&A at lunch. We'll kind of go over it. So this is like a good video though, just to start. And I'm happy that we're doing it finally.
You just need a companion.
I know. I need friends that live close by. All my friends live out of state.
All right. Bye.